Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasu here, coming at you with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch. The reason I'm doing two in a row here is because my last Market Watch was a guest upload with Master Swag King Entertainment. Awesome guy, but we're having some audio problems that were on his end, by the way. Like, I was way too loud, and, you know, he was apparently way too quiet. So I apologize about that. We're going to get that all settled. It was something on his end because you guys have been watching my Market Watches for a while, so you know if it's on my end. But yeah. Whoever watched the Market Watch yesterday and had some issues, I apologize to you. That's my fault. So hopefully today's Market Watch is going to, how would I say it, make up for that. And like always, if you guys do enjoy these videos and do love the content I'm making, please make sure that you're subscribed. 38% of people who watch me are not subscribed. So hopefully today's the day I earn your subscription. Also, smash that like button and let me know what cards you want me to look at in the comment section below. And if you're buying cards off TCG Player, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. I had a question on how to ask it. All you have to do is when you click it, you click it, sign in, and then you just go about your business. But if you leave the tab to open, I think it's like 30 minutes max. It kind of like resets, I believe. So, with that being said, we're going to get right to it. So, I'm giving away a Predaplant Verta Anaconda. You guys know about the giveaway. So, if you don't know, look in the description below for more details. Near mints are about $28, but like, there's not a huge real wall here. A lot of like, not knowable sellers. It's kind of going straight up to 30 here. So, I want to go over that very quickly since I am giving it away. Predaplant Chimera Rafflesia. Coming out Fusion Enforcers here, a staple for Predaplant card decks. Near mints are $4.50, but first heads are hitting about $6 here for a first edition near mint. Not too many of these. I feel like you can find, because I remember when this card was like a whole dollar, but it's been just slowly going up and up. I'm not too sure why. Maybe people are actually playing Predaplant and enjoying it, because the deck is very, very fun. And the deck has a lot of tools outside. If you like how, you know, Brilliant Fusion, the Predaplant engine was a huge thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! Until it got banned a little later. It was always quite viable with Seraphinite. And then there's, you know, Predaplant Verta Anaconda. Predaplants have a lot of good cards that are just used in other decks. Kind of like Ice Bears with their extra deck monsters. But I guess a lot of people have been taking a little bit of love to Predaplants themselves. I have a little experience with the deck. It's fun. It has a lot of issues. It's not competitive, but it's fun. $6. If you can find one for like 3 or 4 maybe on eBay, because I feel like this card that doesn't get updated too much. Getting a card like this for 50%, not too bad, especially from Fusion Enforcers. I said that's very hard to get in first edition. Gladiator Beast Heraclinos. So I told people to get this in my 5 cards having your Market Watch for August. It was one of my first ones, and I'm going to start going over cards I've gone over that I've told you guys to invest in maybe a month or two later. I'm going to start doing that. So Heraclinos was about $35–40. However, right now, that's where mod plays are. If you want to get actual light plays, 71, then near mints 80. So if you got them when I told you they were about 40s, I believe, you did make some money. I know between that video and this Market Watch, they actually got bought out. I believe I may have covered it as well. I'm not too sure, but goes up to 120. This is a card you're going to want for Legacy format because Lightsworn versus Gladiator Beast is just something every player who's been playing since, say, 2008, 2010 absolutely just loves. Now we're going to go over Lost Arts because people want me to go over this and it's absolutely ridiculous. I just did a Market Watch with Master Swag King Entertainment. Guys, you don't need to watch it. All you need to know is there were multiple copies for 52 and they just sold. This is a card that moves literally every 20 minutes. Like, this card's kind of in a limbo, and a lot of times that, yeah, maybe people will throw them up for 52, but they're clearly selling for 50 and above. This is a card, and I'm going to ask you guys, please, 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 before you buy this card on TCG Player or eBay, even if you choose to use my affiliate code, I don't care, I'd rather you get it for cheaper, please put the time and effort, call your local card shop, ask if they have this, figure out if there's some other card shops within an hour of you. Get these while you can, because if you buy $30 worth of product, like say 2 Megatons, you get this for free. So why would you spend money over here when you could get it for free? That's the thing about Lost Arts. So I would definitely see if you could get a copy at your local card shop. If not, honestly, see if you could get them on eBay for a little cheaper and then bite the bullet. But because I know some of my viewers, they live in places where they don't, OTS stores aren't available. Like I know there's one of my viewers in Canada, I believe, that has some issues with it. This is a card you're going to want. They look absolutely gorgeous. I actually have a playset right here. My girlfriend and her brother was actually able to get them. Very just beautiful right here, as you could see. Beautiful playset right here. So I might get a few. Also, eBay store probably in a week or two. I'm selling a lot of stuff on my personal one, but I'll make one for Team Soccer also. But I want to go through the other lost arts because I know people might get tired of me talking about this. Reborns, however, you have French near ones for 31, and then you go strip to light play 40, near mint 43. I'm not shocked at this because this is one of the first Lost Art promotions, and a lot of people really like this. I remember getting mine for about $15, and I actually paid for it. I not like an OTS store, but I actually just got it off someone. And absolutely beautiful card. Honestly, it's gonna go to the moon. I'll tell you that. I absolutely would love to get more myself, but the ship has sailed. However, if you do really like this card, it's still probably gonna go up in the future. I'd get it when you count 12 listings. Exodia heads. Light play for 25, and then I believe near mints are 30? 35 for near mints. I remember these were $5 and I snagged a few. Right arms and left arms, I don't have spares of this, but 22, 17. Full. I would get an Exodia set while you can. I'll tell you that. Foolish Burial sitting here at $15. Skill Drains actually at 15. That's actually. These were about $8 to $10. A lot of people are looking at these lost arts like they're fucking candy, and I completely understand why, because they are candy. Literally free money. The fact that you could get these for free at one point is crazy. On probably one of the best things. I think this is the best product decision Konami's ever made. At least up there in the top 5. And then there's left legs. Are left legs cheap actually? No. Near mint's 15. Okay. So get yourself an Exodia set while you can. Definitely some free money. Judgments here at about $9.50. These were about $8 last time I covered them. So these are moving, and it is Solemn Judgment. So I would personally get a playset and play with it. Like, it does look like such a nice rarity. I actually I have ones that I keep sleeved, or not sleeved, but in the little thing they give you. You guys know what I'm talking about. I just showed it, the little wrapper or whatever, because people really like it. Personally, for me, as a collector, I don't give a fuck about it. I think it's dumb. I would rather just put it in a sleeve or PSA it. But yeah, $9.50s for those. Alluring Mirror Split at $8. Huh. A little bit too much, I think, but I can understand why. Ring of Destruction here, 7s. Edge Imps at... Oh, cheap one there, actually, so that's pretty good. A Harpy Conductor here at $5.50. Definitely pretty good. These Harpy cards are definitely... The Link card is a little weird. I think it's going to go up as well, but collectors aren't exactly keen on links, so they might not know this, but it does say Harpy in the title, so maybe. For $5, I would definitely grab it, but I don't think it's going to hit, Harpy Dancer or anything. $6 for Call of the Haunted. I think this is very, very cheap. I would love to play the, how do I call this? The Lost Art version in old format, because that would be absolutely awesome. Rejuves at $4. I remember getting them for $. Souls at $3. Gustav's at $4. I saw this coming. I told you guys this is going to drop to maybe $6, maybe $7. You got them here for about $4.50. So if you want one, I definitely grab one. Fisherman at $3. I'm very shocked to see Fisherman guy at $3. Offering to the Doom. So I covered this in my recent 5 cards to have in your market watch, and there were a few copies for less than $3 before shipping. So these are going up slowly. So definitely get yourself 2 or 3. Hades. I know I've said this before, but it's Hades. Darkula Hades at $3. I'm shocked he's very cheap. And then U-Bells, these were like 40, 50 cents. Now they're like $2. So yeah, Lost Arts are kind of going crazy. I would just get what you need right now. No materials. So someone asked me about originals versus the reprint. So we're going to go over a few of the tin cards. Dollars for no materials. If I actually think this is great for a side deck, I personally would get it. But we're going to look at secrets here. So you get first sets for $8.50. Okay. That's cool. And first sets for about $9.40. You know what's really funny is we've known about this for a while, actually. We know this for a while. The price has been around $9, $10. The price didn't really change too much. If you want the original secrets, personally, I actually would grab them for $10, especially if you get them cheaper. But if you just want them to play and you don't have that much faith, or you want to invest in other things, getting the ultras for your side deck is pretty good too. Tsukiyomi, I told people to get this at $60. Again, because of GOAT format. They were at 60s. They were also at 50s, and now they're at almost $90. So I got mine for about 50. Because actually, no, I got them for 40, I think. Because when Astro Pack first released, all the prices like Dragoons dropped to 60s, this dropped to 80s. So I got this for 45 trade because I knew it was gonna go up one day, and this was a long time. This was during. Oh my god, this was 10 months ago because I believe that the Thanksgiving event for the Astro Packs were like November. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below. $88. Honestly, it's gonna come right here. Listen, if you need to wait for your next paycheck, that's fine, but $90 right here. If you want to invest and make some money, I really think this is gonna go up. Definitely a good card to get. Ash Blossom of Joyous Springs. I want to revisit her, especially because I've been thinking about the ulti for a while. So we have light play unlimited for about 42 right here, so not bad. First I light plays at 53, and then kind of going. So how much is a near mint? First and near mint, so these were about 60 to 63. Now they've dropped a few dollars. I just want to let everyone know, if you guys do want a playset of this, because there's no real wall of a playset here till right here. So this card is going to jump up higher. I definitely believe originals will eventually hit 80 to maybe 100. This is a card that I feel like even though the ship sailed, if you want original, Ghost Girls, it's not going to go lower than 58, personally. It might go to 55, but it's not going to go lower than that. So extras, I want to look at original secret rares and talk a little bit about the value that's missing here. So near mints are very cheap, like 32. That's actually pretty insane. First Ed Light plays at 43, and then First Ed near mints at $45. Listen, let me show you guys something here with Pot of Duality. If it would load. Pot of Duality original secret rares. Well, OG's at 200. That's cute. This was about $20 to $30. It got all its reprints. It wasn't used in formats. $20 to $30 card. I went over it, I believe, once. Master Swag did a lot. First Ed Light play here for 75. That's not bad, actually. 80, 100. And then First Ed near mints are about 130, 124. Extrav is a better card because the only real punishment besides, the extra deck is that you have to activate it first. And then you can't activate draw cards. Extrav, in my opinion, is better suited for as a Yu-Gi-Oh! Pot draw card because you can't really duality since you can't special summon during the turn you activate this effect. That just hurts decks way too much. So it's going to be very difficult to actually play this card a lot more. Extrav's a better card and it's a lot cheaper, so I would get Extravs. Pot of Extravagance. We're going to actually look at the CR version really quickly. About $100 for near mints. First Eds are about, oh wow, 150. Okay, so there's a very big difference between the first Eds and the unlimiteds. I personally, if you really want high rarity, I would just get the secret rares. I don't think collector's rare are good. However, I think your immediate value is going to be in the extra and getting a place of first Ed secrets. Since they're so cheap right now, I think collector's rare is going to stay kind of where they are for a little bit. But yeah, Secret Tin of Lost Memories, there's some cheap ones here for about 20, 19, 20, and then it goes up to $25. Meanwhile, the Ultras here are about 23, so that's pretty insane to me. This is definitely a card that players have been waiting so long to get their hands on, so I'm not shocked they're at this price. Rise of the Duelist, I was going to go over a little bit of this here. 400 for Talent, Prismatic, Ecclesia, 360 for Crows. 255 for wins. Personally, I think 250 is where she should be. I don't think she's going to drop too much lower than that, but if she ever drops to 200, I actually would put forward some effort and get her. This goes to 150. Honestly, for $20 when you're arguing with Starlight Rare is not too much. But I really want to see where this goes because people don't like this at all. And I'm very interested in picking up a cheap Starlight Rare like this. But personally, it's not going to go anywhere for a while. If this drops to 150, I would definitely try to get off some because I know a guy who has it. He'll sell it to me for 120 if it does. Forbidden Droplets at about 77, 78, close to $80. I'm not shocked about that. A lot of people love this. Along with, you can search this with Condemned Witch. Talents, People are realizing how to use this now, so it's going back to 70. Nadir Servant, 60s. Again, we have 3 secret rares above $60. That's so nice. Then you have Ecclesia at 23. Pretty nice. And then you have your boy Floridus, a solid secret. $22 is a solid average secret to me. I think that's good. But then you get into Maximus, 12, 10. Ice Mirrors at 10. Listen, this is a great card, but I think it's a little too crazy at $10. I don't know. I personally would not get this card right now. I think it's going to drop a little bit. Chaos Ruler, the Chaotic Magical Dragon, about $9. Pretty good. Tiny Claw at $8. I feel like it's going to drop a little bit. Shaddoll Schism. And then Fallen of Albas at $5. Honestly, there's a lot of value here. This was about a $2 card. And even with the Melfi stuff, there's some value. The thing I want to get into here is that we're on page 2, and we're above the $3 mark still. That's really how you could tell a course is pretty good, at least overall. Except in certain situations. Then you have Ultras like Wind the Wind Charmer. Catapult Turtle at $2 for some reason. Okay. And for Noble Knight Charles at about 2 here. Cocky Meru Boy. Oh my, even Melfi Puppies, almost $1. Loads of people want to play Melfis, and Melfis are absolutely beautiful. Man, is my phone blowing up. I'm going to silence that because, yeah. So, also, the Gizmac Okami, I'm very happy this wasn't a secret, but an Ultra for $1, not bad. Even Cats, I actually sold these, by the way, so people are interested in this. And 50 cents for her, whatever. Draco Connection, I went over this in my 5 cards having your trade binder. With Ultimate Rares being first sets for $10. I want to go over it, though. So you can get some near mints for about $5. That's pretty cool. Then you could get a first set here. Wow, okay, so first set I only paid here for $11.69. And then 12. Okay, so there was a $10 copy. I can tell you that for sure. But they are going up. So if you want this card, what it does is it's literally Dragon support. I mean, you could read it on your own time, but you basically have to... It's a -1, but you get to search a dragon. So, it's pretty good. And there's not a big wall of these either. It kind of disappears pretty fast. And it's a solo print as well, by the way. So, you get Ultra Rares for, $2 for first sets. That's not too bad. This card used to be like 50 cents, so... Goyo Guardian. I actually just love this card because of how broken he used to be. Oh, man, this card was crazy back in the day. So, let's see. Ultimate Rares. I'll do you guys a favor. This video hits 25 likes. I'll get this damage, and I'll show it on camera. For $6, I've been very curious on how this looks, because I've gone over Ulti Goyo Guardian 2 or 3 times. And I've seen this, and I'm curious. But, yeah, near mint's about $20. That's not bad for a Duelist Genesis Ultimate Rare. First Ed Light plays at $2.95. Oh, my God. That's actually really good. Yeah, but first and near mint's about $50. Light plays at 25 is very good, especially because all 5Ds formats are cropping up. And this not only is the highest rarity, I guess unless you see DT as it, but this card also has the Before Errata, where when this card destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can special summon that monster to your side of the field in face-up defense position. So that's pretty good. While the, let me see over here. Duelist Saga has an errata here. So it's not generic anymore. The other version is generic, right? And then, so that's what kind of changed with said errata. Which kind of sucks. You also have the DTs over here, right? So, DTs, I told people to pick these up at like $2. Still going up. You have $4 copies, but... It's moving up to 5, 6. I mean, and any person with any type of pockets could just clear this out. Like, except for that one. I'd probably leave that one because who cares? But, yeah, you have DTs. Personally, I would go for ultis if you're a big baller, but picking up, like, a playset DTs are pretty good. Along with the $2 tin version's pretty good as well. And then you have the original Ultra Rares. I'll go over this for very, very quickly. $2, $3. Not bad. Asura Priest, I don't know what happened here. But for some reason, this has been going up. So we're going to put a filter here. Lightly played eliminateds are 6s and then just going up. First Ed lightly played at $10. And then, how much is a first Ed near mint? You have one for 28. Okay. So the light plays aren't too bad. I don't know if people would buy it, but it is Legacy of Darkness, first set original super rare. So if you're into this kind of stuff, because I know I have a lot of collectors, you don't have a big window, but first set lightly played for 10, 11, that's not bad. Not too bad. But I personally, I would not get this. Then we have Elector, Summon to Your Birds. I went over this in another 5 cards having your trade binder to pick this up because they were hitting up. So there are $7 copies now. And that's pretty good. This is a very good wind extender because basically you control, your opponent controls two of the same attribute, which, let's be real, that happens quite often. You'll special summon this from your hand, and then you could target, once per turn you could select one face-up card on the field. You negate its effects during that turn. So it's pretty good because this is just an example I used it on back when Colossus was legal. I actually tried to test this out on the side deck for fun. I ended up not liking it too much in that deck, but I remember one time I special summoned it and negated the Colossus. Was able to just get rid of it, and then but I was also able to search and stuff too. I was using it at Strikers as like a fun little side deck. It was a bad idea, but it actually did work in that situation. Especially because you could just go into access code talker, so it's not like that's when you would make this. Like, you know, you would activate all your shit, maybe get rid of the Colossus. It was pretty good, but $6 for a Yu-Gi-Oh! R manga promo, like, that's pretty good. Photon Popple Operative Ultimate Rare. This was like $7. I told people to get it just because it's Ultimate, it's gonna go up. You know, you have to kind of bite the bullet on this one, but you could sell it later on. And you have near mids for 14. That's all I have to say. Would I get this card? Personally, there's just... So for $6, $7 for an Astral Pack ulti, that's fine. Even for $15, it's just with $15, I'd rather you invest into something smarter. Also, if you made it this far into the video, I just want to say I appreciate it very much. I always love when people watch my videos all the way through. Thank you for supporting me, and thank you for leaving a like, leaving comments, asking me to look at certain cards. I do really appreciate it. Sometimes I do miss certain cards because some people, they actually tell me to look at cards on different videos, and sometimes I completely forget. So, if I did that, I apologize. Bujin Yamato, oh, and you could just leave it again down here. Ultimate Bujin Yamato, the only reason I want to show this is because I did a quick video on MSK's channel, and I saw a playset for $16. And then it goes back up to about $20. Yeah, but really it's like 22 since, you know, who's going to buy 2 Yamato? You're probably going to buy 3. I mean, I'm not, you know, if you get one ulti for cheap somewhere at like a card store and then buy 2 online, that's different. But I think this playset for 16 is pretty good if you want to go into it. I just want to show that very quickly. Red Eyes B Dragon from Dual Terminal. I showed this when they were $5, $6 when they calmed down. I was like, guys, if you want this, go in on it. It's going to go up with Red Eyes Dragoon along with, it's Red Eyes B Dragon. Come on now. And right now, there's one page. You have a light play for 11, near mints, 13, 16, 20s, and that's it. You basically 150. Listen, this is a card that's free money. It takes one person to maybe go in on these, and you're good. So, yeah. Red Eyes Fusion. Super rare Clash Rebellions. There's a cheap copy here for about $20. First in near mint though, 32. And then it just kind of goes up to about 35. But you also have other versions that are worth money. I was looking at this card, I was like, what? You have commons here. You have, after this is gone, you have commons for about $3 right here. So, Little Dumb, 3, 3, 3 across the board. Honestly, to be fair, we've known about Dragoon for a while. You guys probably have your copies somewhere. Red Eyes B Dragon from Jump. I want to show this very quickly. So, you have mod plays for 175. Believe it or not, just because this is so old, and mod plays, I can already tell when I go to light play near mint when I click this, it's going to be something dumb. Mod plays for 190. It's not awful. Actually, no. Light play for $6. That's fine. $6, $7, and then near mints are about $20 and going. This is a pretty old Show and Jump magazine promo. We're actually going to look at these for a little bit, just because I want to see what else is here. Oh, okay, so it's these cards. I got you. Huh. Oh, man, yeah, we're not going to look through everything here. But then I want to look through DT Fabled. I don't know. why they're a lot of money, but I actually love Fableds. Especially because like Fabled Dangers is just so fun because you special summon the danger and then when you discard Fable you get like 2 effects and it's just so free. Like everything is an extender and a plus of itself. It's almost impossible to brick. Then you put like Red Eyes Dragoon in there just to be fucking degenerate and you're all good. But when you synchro summon this and you have 1 or no cards in your hand, you draw until you have 2. It's just a level 5. Usually you synchro up into this in a ladder climb, but this helps you get your advantage back. Along with 2 cards in your hand, you could start something good with that. DTs, you have Lightly Plates for 13, 13, 16. I think it goes up to 25. I actually really want this card. Like if I found someone with it, I'd actually offer them something. Fable Grimo, this is basically your search card because if you control face up Fable monster, you can send this card from your hand to your graveyard just to search something by self, but you have to control a Fable monster. That's what kind of blows. So then you have Crust here, DT about $7-8. With this, when this card is discarded to the graveyard, you select 1 level 4 Fable monster graveyard, accept this card, and you special it. So basically, when you discard it, it specials. And then you have Unicorn. This is at $5 because of Melfi's. Personally, getting a copy at $5 isn't too bad looking at all the other Fable stuff. Because while both players have the same number of cards in their hands, you negate the activation of the effects of your opponent's effect monsters, spells, and traps, and destroy those cards. So it's very, very weird, but it basically, you negate and destroy everything. That's pretty fucking broken. I mean, thank God it's locked into Fabled, so I'll tell you that. Honestly, it's the most busted level 4 synchro, in my opinion. Besides, like, when it comes to busted, like, Herald's pretty close, but Fabled Valkyris, now there's a cheap copies here for about 7. And which one is this one again? This is the level 8, right? Yeah. So you discard 1 Fiend type monster, draw a card. I believe I think the Dangers have 2 Fiends as well. So you discard, you draw, you get your effect, and it's 2,900. Again, you synchro climb to oblivion. While getting effects. This is the level 10, I believe. Oh man, I wish I had its level so I don't have to like look stupid at 5, 6. Yeah, this is the level 10 here. So you can use the level 2 and then another tomorrow. It's like you kind of like secret up. It's kind of like Mayakashi's. When this card in the field is destroyed, it's sent to the graveyard. You can start with 3 field monsters in your graveyard, add those to your hand. So it's not bad, but it's okay. You'd run like 1. Then you have Ravens here, Secret Rares from Duelist Revolution. This is actually a pretty good pick since you can discard as many cards from your hand and increase this level by the discard cost until end phase, along with it gaining attack. So, you know, basically, this is your discard outlet, and it's a tuner, I believe. Yeah, level 3? No, level 2 light tuner. So, yeah. About $10.75 for these for first set secrets. Very, very good pickup, actually, from Duelist Revolution, because everything's going up. You have Cerberus. This is played in Melfi, because it's level 2, and it's a Beast Tuner. So, this is kind of from hype. Then you have some other stuff like Sirocco. You wouldn't really play this. Yeah, you just don't play the shitty card. And then, what else is there? This guy hasn't recovered. I don't even think you play a copy. I think you play 1. But then, if you want to build just, like, Fables, they're pretty cheap, actually. Fabled Lurie. Yeah, this one's just a level 1 tuner. It's discarded, you special it. So, you can go into Neofiber very, very easily, by the way. So, I actually do want to build a Fable deck for the channel using DT, so maybe I'll do that one day. So, you got DT Kashano over here. About $5 going up to 10. Man, it's just so hard to find DT cards now. Honestly, this is all inflated as fuck, but I just love DT Fable cards. And then you have, let's see. Oh man, I forgot what this one does. Oh yeah, this one just extends itself while giving you a plus. Oh, it's broken. You could go into Neofiber plays very, very easily, by the way. You play like 2 Neofiber, you play the O-Line, it's great. But if you want to just play this deck normally, it's actually very, very cheap. Oh, the Dual Terminal 7 stuff, this is actually very, very cheap. Not bad. Oh, and then you have Genghis over here. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. This is all 3, though, and it's just banished. Oh, it's great. Oh, man. I haven't heard the word Fabled in years, but I actually really loved them when I was younger. And I still kind of do. And then we got this last card here. You discard one Fabled monster, special summon this card from your hand. When this card special summon this way, you can special summon one level 2 or lower Fabled monster from your hand. So when this is discard, I remember I used this in the first deck I ever played with one other Fabled tuner, which is like a level 1. And it wasn't a Fabled deck either, but I actually got this off. It was so dumb. But he's a level 2 that lets you discard and then special. So then you have one more. Oh yeah, you have her, very cheap. This discarded, you destroy a face-up card in the field. So pretty good, actually, for DTs right here. I would definitely try to grab some of the cheap DTs. I know you guys are sick and tired by this point of these Fabled. You're like, why am I watching this? Dual Terminal 4 Fabled. Get this. I'm telling you guys, I'm not going to get this copy. I'm going to maybe, if anything, get these 650 copies. I actually have one already. I think I only need one. But if I need a second, I'm purposely going to let you guys get this. So, free money, 50 cents. Basically $1. Wow. Free cash. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Oh, I've never seen him before. Oh, it's actually kind of cute. You discard this card, destroy and face up monster poke. I mean, there's just better cards, so I don't know. I mean, if you want to fill up your grave with lights, it's actually not a horrible card. But yeah, leave a like if you guys enjoyed, guys. Subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.